Howdy y'all, welcome back to a modded Minecraft Less is More video. I'm very happy to say that our problems with Ender Pearls is now over. I went ahead, you can see the waypoint over there. That's to the stronghold. Didn't take me that much. It took about 8 Ender Pearls, or not the pearls, the Ender Eyes, Eye of Ender, to find it, and it only needed about 4 more Eyes of Ender to activate, which was nice. So we went in, killed the dragon real quick. Honestly, this bow smoked him, just smoked him. I almost had him dead by the before I even took out all the crystals on the obsidian pillars. So he went down real quick, and I went ahead and made a soul shard, and you can see this one is a tier 5. If you've never messed with soul shards before, the tier 5 means that it will spawn even if I'm not there, and I can turn it on, turn it off with a redstone signal, I think. So what this is what you need to set up to make the soul shard, or the soul shard right here, and you're going to take it's 4 pieces in netherrack, and then endstone just kind of surrounding it. And then in the middle, you're going to put a glowstone block. And using a diamond, you're going to, is it left or right click? Right click. And that gives you an empty or unbound soul shard. Okay. And then whenever you kill something, it will kind of clock it up. You can see there's 1,024 kills get to tier 5. This one's 0, so there's nothing. It does need to be on your hotbar when you kill something, so that you get credit for it. Now, I will say one thing that I did was I added in the advanced enchanting. I thought it would be fun to do the old school enchanting thing where you never knew what you were going to get, but I am getting nothing but the crappy stuff from Blue Power and like Railcraft. I'm not getting the normal protections and feather falling, none of that stuff. So I finally went ahead and added in the advanced enchantment table. I don't mind sitting here collecting the experience and whatnot, but I don't want to have to sit here and just for hours and hours to get it. So that's why I added that in. So with the Soul Stealer 5 on this thing, it gives me I think it's about 6 kills per mob that I kill, if that makes any sense. 6 kills per mob. Okay, so it's actually a lot less than 1,024. I guess divide that by 6. Something like that. It was still a lot of Endermen, and I kind of did it the old-fashioned way. I just made a little too high roof over my head and just looked at them until they would rush me. And I also had a strength potion on, which allowed me to kill them in 2 hits. And now, one thing that I didn't look at before, but gotta show you. I've got Implosion Wrecking, Soul Stealer I need. That one, some of these I've actually made with the... Did I get rid of all the disjunct? Oh, wait, is this one? Disjunction. This is one that I get a lot of. I was just throwing these things away. I looked it up, and it does extra damage to Endermen and Wither Skeletons, I think. Now I need to go to the Nether and start getting... Well, you know what? If I make a skeleton spawner with... Let's say I turn this one into a skeleton shard. If I go over to the Nether with it, it should spawn wither skeletons. So maybe that's something we'll try instead of running around trying to kill them in the wild. So we have plenty of ender pearls now. And you can see here I've got 3 pieces of the suit. I'm still wearing I need the jetpack. I just need that jetpack. And I'm working on getting the next level jetpack. Well, I have the resonant, but I'm going to use this in the jetpack that's for what's it called? The Flux infused. Is this the one? No. Hold on. Let's try jetpack. Yeah, you can see here. This is what I'm trying to go for. I need to make 2 of these. My real holdup was Ender. Until just recently, this is all that I had, and what I was doing to get that was going over to the desert at nighttime, with the looting sword, of course, and just flying around that area over there until I would see Endermen, land, kill them with the the looting 3, get 2 or 3, so I could get about a stack, which is 16 a night, and then I would turn that into liquid ender and then enderium and et cetera, but it was a very long process because I was only getting a stack a night, and it takes 4 ender pearls to make a bucket. That makes 4 enderium ingots basically. So, and it takes a lot. When you start looking at everything you need to make, this will require 4. This required just a ton to just make the damn armor for the jetpack, and then the jetpack cost just 4 there, and then 2 there. You're getting the point of how much enderium it was taken just to get to that point. So that's when I was like, okay, I am tired of doing this. I mean, it was a pretty long process just to get enough to do that. So I said, okay, let's just take what ender pearls we've got. Let's go, turn them into IS ender. Let's go find a stronghold. Let's get this done. And with the flux infused bow, really just took out the ender dragon, no problem. Like I said, he was about halfway before I even took out half of the tower crystals. So now that gives us a bunch of different options. We can get the soul shards going now, real easy for that. I know where at least one skeleton spawner is, which will give me 200 kills just by absorbing it, and that is right here. It was actually down in my basement area down here. Don't know if I showed that on a previous video, but back behind where all that cobblestone is there that I've been filling in, back behind there was a dungeon. That's the only one that I have found so far. I'm gonna make this real quick because I want to get to making that jetpack. What I still don't have watermelon seeds at all. Cannot find a village. When I say I can't find a village, I mean I have flown just all over the place. I mean, you can see up here I have flown way out this direction. No villages. Way down in this area, down here is where the stronghold is, right here. You can see it's not too far. Where are we? We're up here. With the jetpack, it didn't take very long at all to find that. It's a weird one though. I'm not finding many chests in there, and when the chest that I have found in the stronghold didn't have anything in it but crap. So I'm still kind of pissed that I can't find a damn watermelon seed or village. I'm about ready to cheat in some villagers just because that's just ridiculous. That far, there's not one single village. And all I'm going to do when I find a village is I'm going to put a portal up and then bring them over and set up a villager breeder. So I don't know. I don't want to keep spreading out too far and just keep adding chunks and chunks. But that's, I don't know. I'll keep messing around with it. My first concern is to get that chest plate with the jetpack in it, so my armor is complete. That's this bad boy right here. 60 million RDF. I think it'll charge. Yeah, Last Flight can charge items. So it's going to be a pretty good chest plate. It's going to take a damn long time to charge up, though. I did add... Did I mention this last time? I did add 4 more engines here. We're producing so much coal that I'll probably add another 4 to 8. Probably another 8. I'll probably add another 8 steam engines on there. This pretty much is just for quarry power. This is running the base right now. Well, with the exception of the magmatics, they're taking care of all the ore processing that comes in from the quarry, which is not running at the moment. Anything else? Well, I know you noticed. Ooh, we don't want to go up there right now. That up top was kind of flattened out, and that the building was missing. That's because I plan on building up here. Where are you? See, this is why you don't come up. Go away. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Alright, where are you bastards? I leveled this all out, flattened it. This will eventually, there will be something, better building here or something. I will probably leave everything down there just because of the pain in the ass to move, but don't quote me on it. That could always change. You never know. He said, we're only into episode, what is this? 10, something like that? 9, 10, 11, something like that. So a lot could happen. We'll talk about this in another video, and I'll explain what's going on there. So soul shards, got that going. If anybody's got a really good design for an Enderman spawner, in the end, or not in the end. I don't want to do it in the end. I want to do it in the overworld. So, I don't have any conveyor belts. I don't have any fans. I don't have any conveyors. Let me see. Do I have any conveyor? Oh, if I can spell conveyor. Nothing, no conveyor belts, feeder unit, flux. So, I don't really know how to move them. That'll be a trick. That'll be a trick. I'd probably, because I would like to use them for experience, but not really sure on how I want to do that. So I don't know. I'll have to look into that because I can't use water because, of course, they'll teleport. So I don't know. I may just, I may move it to the end. No telling. So guys, I appreciate you coming by. You can see we're making some progress. Armor's coming along. By next video, I'll have the jetpack armor piece there. The flux, what is it called? I can type. Flux infused jet plate. I will have that done. Shouldn't take too long now that I have all that liquid ender and ender pearls. So we're going to get it moving, and then we're going to get on some other cool stuff. So guys, I appreciate you coming by, and until next time, I will see y'all later.